All right, Coach. First off, congratulations, a 43-17 win. Got an FBS win in your first ever FBS game. Congratulations, and can you just talk about how much it means to your program to get this victory here tonight?
Well, it's just it's huge. I'm so proud of our guys. We've had everybody's had a lot of adversity. Everybody out there playing football, we're no different, and so many things we've had to bounce back from. Had a tough loss last week, and just couldn't be more proud of our football team for the way they have fought and just continued to persevere. We had some COVID issues, and we had 5 starters out on offense, and our guys really did step up, next man up. Couldn't be more proud of Cam to go from being in the backup role to getting out there and playing really well. We gave him the game ball. Very proud of him.
Yeah, Cam played really well. It was fun to watch, and it got started quick. That 70-yard run to basically start the game. Can you just talk about that? Loosened you guys up when you got started. It's got to feel good when you get a 70-yard run for the first play from scrimmage, essentially.
Yeah, there's no question. And we knew Cam's capable of making great plays with his feet, and he certainly did that there. So I couldn't be more proud of a young man. I'm as proud of him as any quarterback I've ever coached.
He played really well, and he had some help out there. As the next play from scrimmage, you get an 86-yard touchdown from Gabe Douglas. You talk about him stepping up and making plays all night long, really.
Yeah, and last week, the big difference last week, we didn't make many big plays. We weren't very explosive, I didn't think. We had to pound and ground and put drives together, and that's good. But to be really good on offense, you got to be explosive. And so we talked a lot about that this week, and felt like we could throw it over the top of those guys. And I just knew if we were going to come here and get a win on the road, we needed to be explosive, and we were.
You talked about before the game, you mentioned those guys that were not in the game. There's 5 of them total. We talk about the skill position players, but you also had the right side of your offensive line, which has kind of been your anchor offensively, at least in the first game. Can you talk about guys like Blake Haynes and Jeremy Phillips and Austin Whitehead stepping up and making some plays and protecting the quarterback and really doing a good job up front? I know that's key to you guys winning these games.
Yeah, there's no question. Coach Carey does a great job with our line, and he had those guys ready to go again and again, next man up. And we played like a winning football team tonight, and we were able to go and finish. And so for that, I'm very, very, very proud of our guys.
Defensively, you get back. You said before the game you needed to create some turnovers. Coach Patton's defense, you guys did that tonight. You got 3. You talk about how well the defense bounces back and plays really well in this game.
Yeah, they played pretty well last week until the midway through the 4th quarter, and so Coach Patton and those guys on defense challenged our guys, and we knew we had a big challenge in front of us. Again, more unknown, sort of not knowing much about New Mexico State's personnel. But they've always been really good on offense, and they've always been explosive. And so, to shut these guys down for the better part of the game, I thought was just a great testament to all the guys, coaches, players on defense. Couldn't be more proud.
You had a newcomer that you had to replace some guys from last year, guys like Jay Edwards. One of the guys that did that tonight was Donovan Banks. He had 2 interceptions. He's a transfer. Can you talk about how well he played tonight?
Yeah, made a lot of plays, and really proud of all of our guys. But I saw guys out there, and a lot of new guys at times that were stepping up and playing really hard and making plays both sides of the ball. And so for me as a coach, that gives me some relief. I think we've got a bright future here. Some good young players as well.
As you look forward to next week, you'll get to play Dixie State. Can you talk about just looking forward to that game and what you expect from the 3rd team in a row where you really don't have anything to judge them by going into the game, as they haven't played a game yet either?
Yeah, that's right. And so more of the same in terms of not knowing for sure exactly what's going to happen, but it's going to be good to get back home we have a lot of respect for Dixie. They're a lot like us. They had a good season a year ago. They won 8 games in the RMAC, and they're very well coached. So, we're going to be ready for a hard fought game. And, both of us going into the WAC together and moving up together, I wouldn't be surprised that we end up having a rivalry with Dixie. And so, it'll be a great contest for us next week.
Coach, congratulations once again on the win. Thank you so much for the time and safe travels home.
Thank you very much.